A new day and a different vista. Little sign here that 24 hours before, tens of thousands were jubilantly and peacefully asserting a renewed sense of national unity. Among them, this group of army officers who defied the explicit orders of their superiors and joined the demonstrators on the square. Fearing arrest, they decided to spend the night, and an eyewitness recounts what happened then.
At 3 a.m., the military came down to the square, outnumbering the protesters. They took away the army officers from Tahrir and hit us with batons and tasers.
This amateur footage shows a sequence of events. The army troops break through a ring of protesters and move into the inner square. More soldiers approach from another direction. And then on the outer perimeter, a soldier apparently isolated from his unit is attacked by a group of civilians. Impossible to ascertain whether the attackers are protesters who'd been dispersed or some other unidentified group. Eyewitnesses say the army officers who'd been taking refuge on the square were taken away in an armoured vehicle. And then a fusillade of stones thrown from the streets around the square. Volleys of gunfire are heard. Whether warning shots or direct fire is again difficult to ascertain. For a period of time, the troops then move into the surrounding streets, conducting what appear to be search operations. At one stage, a wounded civilian being carried crosses paths with an injured soldier who's being taken for treatment. Legal sources say as many as 15 civilians were detained by the army, and they may face military tribunals. The fate of the soldiers who were arrested is not known at this stage. As the public contemplate what happened overnight, a new point of conflict is clearly defined. It's a point between the people and an army who many believe is no longer serving the country's interests. Mike Hanna, Al Jazeera, Cairo.